Okay, today we're going to review Mega Man 5. Now, Mega Man 5 came out on December 4th, 1992 for the Japanese market, December of 1992 for the North American market, and November 18, 1993 for the European market. Now, Mega Man 5 is highly regarded to be one of the worst in the Mega Man series, but I personally think it's an okay game. In the year 20XX, after a brief period of peace, an army led by what appears to be Proto Man stormed throughout the world, wreaking havoc. One day, Dr. Light turns up missing. He'd been kidnapped by Proto Man. The only clues left behind Mega Man are brief smoke from Proto Man and signature yellow scarf. Mega Man wonders why his brother is doing this, but with little choice left except to save the Doctor, he sets out to stop the madness before it gets out of hand. So, these are the bosses for Mega Man 5. The boss order is Starman used the Mega Muster, for Gravity Man used Star Crash, for Gyro Man used Gravity Hold, for Crystal Man used Gyro Attack, for Napalm Man used the Crystal Eye, for Stone Man used the Napalm Bomb or Mega Muster, because he's already immune most of the time, for Charge Man used the Power Stone, and for Wave Man used the Charge Kick. Now, since Starman was the first one, let's start with that. Now, in Starman, you get to jump as high as you want, which is actually pretty cool because, you're in space, so there's no gravity. So, yeah, it would have been good if it was utilized right. But, alas, it was not. Here where there's no restrictions and you actually can jump as high as you want, well, you can't do that here. Because why? There's spikes on the top. And that is there for most of the level, which is really a shame because I thought they could have used the no gravity thing to their advantage. Now, this level is actually pretty fun to play. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's because of the gravity changing, as you'll see later. Right here. See how Mega Man goes on top of the screen to the bottom of the screen? Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a complete ripoff of Metal Storm. Well, I say that it doesn't matter if it's a ripoff. If it works good, then it doesn't matter who copies off of. And in this level, it definitely does work good. What you also notice is fantastic about this level is the music. Now, the music playing in the background is this music. As you can see, it's definitely on par with Mega Man 2 or 3. That goes to show you, of all the people that say Mega Man 5 does not have good music, it definitely does because of this level. In Mega Man 5, you can charge your shot up to a higher extent than Mega Man 4, which is really cool because, as we all know, bigger is always better. You can also notice a lot of enemy repetition, which is really a shame because I'm on my 5th or 6th enemy right now, and it's the same enemy. This is not the only level it happens in either. It also happens in Crystal Man and other levels. And in Crystal Man, it's the same thing also. I'm fighting the same enemy over and over again to get wrong. Capcom, they have done it in all the other Mega Man games as well. But in Mega Man 5, it's to a higher extent. And that's why it gets a little boring to play at times. But the platforming part is actually pretty good, because I know it's a ripoff of almost every game in existence, but still. This level, the graphics are really good, and as you can see, the contrast between the metal and the brown is really good, and the detail on the wood stuff is really high. And this game's graphics is on par with some of the best graphics on the NES, and unlike some of its other games. Yeah, my review of that was way biased. Now, what's cool about this level, Charge Man, is that you get to be inside of a train. How cool is that? I mean, they did it in Ninja Gaiden 2 as well, but in Ninja Gaiden 2, you're just outside of the train. In this level, you actually get to be inside of the train. And just goes to show you, Capcom is not only good at graphics, but they're also good at backgrounds as well, as shown in Charge Man. Now, the story of Mega Man 5 is pretty good, and it has Proto Man in it, which is a big plus from Mega Man 3. and so that's why I give it a 7 out of 10. And also about the story is that now the gameplay is 7 out of 10 because it's from the other Mega Man games, and it gets a classic feel to it, and but it's 7 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10 because of the repetition of enemies. That's not good. The controls is a 10 out of 10. They kept everything from the other Mega Man games, and they added the charge shot, and they kept the slide in for Mega Man 3, which is really good. And the music is 10 out of 10 because just listen. I mean, it's obviously on par with the other games, and if you don't say so, you're just being biased. The graphics are really good. I mean, you saw the contrast in that level, and all the other levels have the same detail of that level. Final score is 90% or an A-. What are my final thoughts on Mega Man 5? Well, I think you should, while most people think it's bad, it was just getting stale at the time. I actually think it's a pretty good game, and it brought some things new to the Mega Man series, like the elevator in this level, or the gravity feature in Gravity Man, which is really cool. And so, I'm San 94, and I'm out.